Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we'll be having a look at Wing Finance. Before we continue, allow me to declare this video is not financial advice. It's strictly for educational purposes. Now, Wing Finance have been pumping ridiculously lately. It's gone from an average price around $5 to as high as $55. That's absolutely incredible. Right now it's at $41.28. It's looking really good. Some are saying that this could be a pump and dump, but to be honest, I'm not so sure. I think it could be real. The first thing I got to let you know is that this crypto has an extremely low circulating supply at 2.7 million. Given that the circulating supply is so incredibly low, keep in mind that this makes it much easier for a crypto to pump at rapid pace, for a crypto to increase its price at a rapid pace. It only takes a low amount of volume, a low amount of money being pumped into this crypto for it to 10x, for it to 20x. It doesn't take a lot. Right now, the market cap sits at 112 million with a 24 hours trading volume of 476 million. However, on the 29th of July, trading volumes reached as high as 854 million. This is when the price was at $54 per coin. Very impressive. So let's go through this article real quick. Wing Finance prices surged by over 350% in the past 24 hours. The rally is in response to this week's AMA by the project's lead. With volume rising, this could be a wash sale. So essentially they're saying that this could just be a point at which when people are just going to sell. Essentially saying that people are not really investing for the project, they're just investing to make a quick money and then they just sell and the price will plummet. Essentially a pump and dump. But I don't think this is absolutely true. If the price was to even go back down, I don't think it's going to go back to an average price of $5 per coin. I think at the most it will be stabilizing somewhere around $20 per coin to $30 per coin, realistically. And why is it rising? So Wing Finance, relatively small and fast-growing DeFi platform. It supports cross-chain collaborative interactions between different DeFi products. It currently supports networks like Ontology, Ethereum, OKX chain, BNB chain, and Ontology EVM. So it's a credit-based cross-chain lending platform that supports some of the biggest DeFi platforms in the world. Further, it offers a credit valuation model that rewards users for developing good credit on the blockchain. That's brilliant. That's kind of genius if you think about it. Now, Wing is a native token for the Wing ecosystem. It is used for governing Wing DAO and provides incentives to users. 80% of the total supply is released as liquidity incentive, and remaining 20% is kept in a escrow account. Wing Finance price is surging as investors move to DeFi tokens. Recently, most DeFi tokens like Uniswap, MakerDAO, and Compound have all risen. Analysts believe that most cryptocurrency might have already seen their worst days. I don't think we're out of the ocean just yet. I don't think we're out of the deep waters just yet. I think the market is looking good. We're seeing some good positive response in the market, but we're not out of the water yet. So the coin is also rising after the recent AMA of Wing DAO lead, Yuki. For example, in it, he addressed the decision to launch an NFT lending platform that allows people to borrow against their NFT. Another possible reason is that it's a wash sale. Wash sale is a period when people manipulate an asset price by opening multiple orders. This there is no major news, this could be a situation. It could also be the pump and dump scheme. But just keep in mind this extremely low supply and low price of coin at an average price around $5 per coin. It was a great signal for a lot of people to just start buying because they realized it was just undervalued. You get those tokens every once in a while that are just undervalued and people buy them as soon as they realize this. Just look at the charts, for instance. All we're seeing right now is green. I'm not saying it's going to stay this way for a long time, but if there was to be a reduction in price, it could go back to around $20 to $30 in my opinion, realistically. I think the main concern that people have is that there is no big news and there's no reason why it should be pumping this much. But usually when a small volume of money is triggered into a particular crypto with small volume, just like Wing Finance, it triggers like an avalanche effect. Everyone else just starts to rush in because of the fear of missing out. And more people start to realize that, holy crap, this is a great opportunity because it's really cheap. So for Wing Finance, PA News, AMA recap, Wing launches new NFT lending pool. that has unleashed the liquidity of NFT and injects new life into DeFi. They're opening a site essentially for people to lend their NFTs in order to get money, to get a loan. It's essentially them using their NFT as collateral. The boom of NFT market in 2021 is remarkable and memorable. However, the traditional art and collectible market is generally less liquid than fiat currency, stocks and other types of assets, and the same is true for NFTs. Many users' NFTs are only stored in their wallets, and although the value is high, they cannot be exchanged for liquidity cash. Trading NFTs at the same time to obtain liquidity requires high creator fees and a high income tax per transactions. Therefore, collateralized NFTs for lending is an effective way to solve these pain points. So I've given you my opinion that if the price does go back down, it's going back to like $20 to $30. It's not going back to $5 anytime soon, in my opinion. That's way too undervalued. Too many people would buy. It's just too good of an opportunity. But if the price continues to rise, the question is, where could it go? Consider where the market cap is right now, 112 million. Realistically, we could see the price cross the $60 mark to the $70 mark, realistically, especially for a hit with a bull run within the next couple of months. If we take a look back at the history of Wing Finance, we'll notice that the last time they were above $60 was last year. In April, the 4th of April, they were at $68 per coin. Before that, it was 2020, and this was in, I believe, August. No, this was in September. In 2020, the price was $66 per coin. So it does have potential to go above $60 once again on its own merits, by the way. But the difference with this rise and fall in price is that previously we've seen the price risen slowly but gradually. And this occurred from the end of 2020 towards the start of 2021. That was good. That was all on their own merits. We're not seeing the same thing right now because the price have literally risen overnight. This overnight effect is not a safe area to invest in because, like you can see, it hasn't risen gradually on its own merits. Previously it's done that, but right now it's not doing the exact same thing. It's a dangerous time for people to invest. But I always say this video is not financial advice, obviously. I'm just doing this for educational purposes. But this is where we end this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more. Leave a like, leave a comment, and of course I will see you in our next video.